benefit than me. I can enunciate. And I have a fairly good vocabulary for someone that can't spell.
Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Ranga and Chow.
Welcome.
Welcome. Cheers.
Yeah, there.
So today's topic, oh by the way, day 3 on the shirt. I'm gonna see how many days I can get out of this before people start commenting about me smelling and being disgusting.
And if you just see every day that we do one of these, the camera goes back a bit, nice spread to the side a bit further, you'll know the smell is just spreading.
So we thought we'd talk today about schooling, because, you know, let's face it, in some countries that are really up and coming like India and places like that, education now is just massive industry. India 20 years ago was a third world country, and now of course it's got
So is that including like primary, middle school, all the
yeah,
way through to college?
India's got a solid middle class now.
See, I like talking to stuff with you because I don't know anything about outside of Brisbane.
I like to share with the humans.
It's good. Your humans are good. So,
But anyway,
India's
yeah, so they've
pretty
got
good.
this massive middle class section coming up in India, and they've got a huge private school sector as well. So the government does provide some schooling, but most of it's private in India. But in Australia, you've got the same thing now, but it's really weird in Australia because the government gives money to private schools as well as public schools.
Yeah, so I don't understand that.
Which really pisses the people off in public schools, because they're like, you guys are paying all this money and the private schools are getting rich, and why is the government giving them money? My daughter is at a private school, and I'm
So
happy.
you're one of the people that just love the government's extra handouts.
I'm happy to say thanks for the extra money. Cheers for that ScoMo. But I can definitely tell you the difference in this private school compared to the public system is immeasurable. It's huge, the difference. They have smaller classes, the teachers are more involved, the report cards are more detailed, the activities are more detailed. They have...
And don't worry about your kids getting on that ice crap. These kids can afford Coke and better.
Yes.
None of those cheap drugs in these private schools. They get the best shit. So
Why am I even involved with Chow? He's nothing but bad.
now, I've obviously been very much not private school. So when I grew up, it was...
They obviously had ice at his school.
Well, they probably did. I mean, I wasn't smart enough to learn how to make it, but I'm sure it was there.
I didn't go to a private school, I went to Corinda High.
And that explains some things.
Well, I learned to read and write. I'm not great at maths, but I learned to read and write, and then I went on to do a degree in justice as well. So,
which is funny, I'm okay at maths, I can't read and write to save my life.
So education is never wasted, is the thing, I guess, of what we're trying to say. But private schools definitely have a massive advantage over state schools. I don't care what anyone says. Having seen the difference, yeah. But whether it's justifiable or not, whether you're paying 15 grand a year to put your kid through a private school.
And that's the hinging point right there. See, obviously, when you were at school, did you apply yourself?
No.
Okay. Did you do okay?
Yes.
Now, I tried to apply myself, just not to school.
You were chasing chicks, weren't you?
No, I did very well with that.
Chasing boys?
No, I got myself...
Nothing wrong with
I'm
that.
not much of a runner, I didn't do much chasing. It was more just sitting down and just looking from a distance like a seat.
Or you running away from boys?
No, I got myself a girlfriend at a young age, and we were pretty smitten. We did quite well through high school. Well, I did quite well through high school.
So Chow spent his high school years getting laid.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's great.
I got her to move into my mum's house where I lived because her parents split up, so it was a live-in situation. It was just... High school rocked. But then it came to an end, the real world sunk in. But no, I didn't apply myself at all. I was going around the school taking photos of shit because I like photography.
My main memory of high school was at Corinda.
Socialising?
No, a friend of mine threw a stink bomb into the middle of the parade, and the parade ground just parted as everyone, you know, you got the stink bomb from America brought back here. Anyway, I got blamed for it, and I got caned in front of the entire school for throwing a stink bomb. And of course, but I have character, so I did not dog my friend in. I said, no, I'll cop this, and I could have dobbed him in, but that's not what you do. That's called character.
And if you're anything like me, if I did or didn't do something wrong, if I found it amusing, I was laughing either way, whether I'd done it or not. And sometimes that would get you in trouble, like when your brother loses a whole bag of water bombs, and you're like, no, I didn't do it. Because it's funny as shit that your brother's lost his water bombs, till he has you in that chokehold up to the wall, and you're like, don't act him. Yeah, the laughing really doesn't help your case. Speaking of which, I almost got expelled for tripping over on a formal assembly.
I got suspended for smoking. That was bad.
Yeah.
See now that,
and it's not funny either.
See now that in a private school, this is the difference. In a private school, if you get caught smoking, that could get you expelled, but not suspended. Whereas in a, in a state school, you probably just get a rap over the knuckles. But that was a long time ago, by the way.
In a state school, they'd be like, the teacher will walk up and say, "Can I borrow one?"
For the record, smoking sucks, and I don't smoke, and I smokers. So don't smoke.
Whoa, whoa.
Oh, hang on. Did I just say that? I can't. We're going to bleep that word because I'm not allowed to say it. But
we strongly detest anyone. No, not even the people that do it. It's an addictive thing.
Silly.
I don't like the government for letting us buy it. Let's put it down to that.
Don't smoke.
Yeah,
It's not good for you.
What a waste of time.
That's right.
Yeah.
And it makes your clothes stink, your hair stink.
Cars.
Oh.
Work cars.
Oh, smoking in cars.
One of the boys smoked in my work car the other day. I got in and went, "Who did it?"
Yeah.
There's the new bloke.
Do you know what? You've just hit a big topic there because...
Well, mate, they argue with me for 10 minutes. Oh, if you put your aircon onto outside air and it doesn't get in. I said, it doesn't get in the aircon, you're right, but it gets in the fucking this, it gets in this.
Every company has a no smoking in vehicle policy these days.
Yeah, it's just
and I put that out there at least over two years ago, I reckon I put that out there. Everybody's still smoking in the vehicles, they don't give a shit. But
well, I fixed it for you, mate. No one's allowed to smoke in my vehicle.
Excellent.
And just gone
because
ruined
it's bullshit, it just stinks.
It does.
Anyway. Look, that's enough ranting and raving. That's the rant over for today.
Because we're talking about schooling, so let's judge you smokers.
This has been more of a rant than actually a topic discussion, but that's okay. Remember, subscribe down there on the red button. Go to our Patreon page, leave us a donation, and we'll bring more of this stuff to you every week, and eventually we'll start travelling once the borders open up, and you guys will get to see more of us. And click the like button too, because that's also really nice.
Saying that too, I'm looking at moving down to SA, so you'll see a bit of a split screen thing happen from future videos. If you just want to see anything from down there or up here in Brizzy, hit us up, let us know, make us do some work, especially him. Cheers, guys.
Cheers. I do work sometimes.